Hello and welcome. Now then, the race is on. I have set the mower going. I've got all of the coursers ready to rock and roll. Just wants to go and check. I can't remember how far we got on last session on the other field. I think, did we leave bales on it? Yeah, it's been a couple of days. I've literally been on the normal Let's Plays and I had one of those, been out for the day and I'm absolutely shattered and I thought, I can't. Yeah, the others are big. I mean, Neverland, I did a couple of episodes. Maypole, I did a monster, because say they are getting large. And I thought, well, this is an ideal opportunity to go on the old, is it countryside farm? Old farm countryside. That I think that's it. I did. That's right. What are these like? 49%, so we need to go till tomorrow. That's right, fantastic. We are going to do very well out of this though, to be honest, and also that one is going to grow back all right. So this is our main grass field. This one, as we know, is literally, we're just doing it this once. I've got the Massey, which is also our bale. Well, do you know, got the Anderson. We bought it, didn't we? Yes, I remember. Yes, we've got the Anderson, so we can collect those. I can't go and collect it in this though, but I just thought I could still run around in this. Just wanted to check. Now there are a few jobs we can't. Oh, I don't know. We can actually. We can borrow John Deere for a while. Really, we can commandeer that because we can't set that going straight away. So we could pop off to the shop. Right, we don't want to. Yeah, I was thinking. I do want to get the farmyard. If this is the main farmyard at present, I'd like to get it sorted. So I was thinking, while we have got a little bit of money, why don't we? Yes, we could really borrow. No, no, actually, that is true. We could. Thinking about it. Yeah, because the Challenger is obviously the fastest and the most powerful, but that's not really the point. It's that both have got the 14.8 metre course. I could actually swap them around and set the John Deere in a couple of minutes doing that. I'm very anxious to get us onto the normal, well, no, when I say the normal, I mean the, that's the second time I've seen weeds like that on precision farming, when they're everywhere. What's happened? It used to be patchy. Now it's almost like base game on precision farming. So this is the second map. So it is not a map thing. I wondered if it was a map based thing, but that now having seen that on two maps, I realise this is a new thing. Whether something's gone wrong or what, or whether this is giants think that this is the right thing. I have no idea. But I think we're going to hire the tree devourer, which also means we do need a trailer. Yeah, and I've specially loaded. I did hint at the fact that there was a set that the Anna Burger as well. Of course we did. Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. Wow. Yes. So our days of using the Colossus are getting closer. It is true though, to use the Anna Burger we are going to need to get a lorry back. Yeah, a dolly, I believe is what they call it, Mr. Smith. A dolly. Yeah, right, that is true, definitely right. So let that go for 1 minute. Of course, because I want to be grabbing. Yeah, that is what we want soon. But no, let's do this properly. Yeah, I'm trying to get into good habits most of the time, except unless I'll go on the internet, wink wink, when I'm like, yeah, in the field or something. But hopefully most of the time, unless I'm showing you something. Yeah, so I don't know what this is going to be, because I've only just literally put this in and ticked it as I came in. Now this is a new oh, I see we are on dollars. We are indeed Neverland. I did sort of say that, did I not? We've been on Neverland, which would mean that we would be on dollars, and dollars are there. Fantastic. Now then, now where was I? I interrupted my inflow then. It trailers. I believe we were in trailers, or should have been in trailers. Yeah, I put these in only just and ticked them, and they are super duper start from scratchers. Again, they are a bit of a start from scratcher. Yeah, they are. This is a very start from scratch type, cobbled together solution by a farmer to save other farmers money. So yeah, I thought it was quite apt a reasonable capacity, I think. But I've got to make sure. I'm not sure if they're. No, I think they're for everything. I don't think they are. Yeah, these are a new edition as well. These two, the Kreuger Towel package, which they're dear, which I knew they were, but then they're super duper strong and amazing, as we all know they are. Aren't they push as well? No, I don't think they are actually. I think they're lifts. Looking at those, that's one I've not actually done before. It's 29 for 29, or is it? That looks, yeah, it is. It goes to, yeah, and that's when it starts to go into, here we go. Yeah, the trailer HL, and it's got a lot going. Is it just one then? I thought, oh no, you can do lots of colours. It showed configuration standard, so it's an 8 metre. It's obviously, you can see it's a swivel axle. Pin hitch. Very strange looking pin hitch by the look of it. 12, 15, cattle truck, liquid transport, standard, liquid, 3000 cattle body. So the extension is 15 cubic meters. Not bad for 4,400. It's about on par with what I'd got with my other standard one. What's its trailer limit? Again, it's a bit rickety like the one that I would use. So is that it there? I thought it was a little bit more than that. It does say to 3,000 litres. So I'm not sure it is going to do what we need it to do. It's not big enough, unfortunately. That's really, yeah, I thought it was a little larger than that, but it is definitely good for a starter trailer, so at least I've highlighted it. So we might not be using it, but no, they're not quite. Right, so we do need a decent, yeah, this is what I would also do for that. And this also goes up to roughly the same, but then it goes from standard, I think the standard's only, let's have a look, is 10 tons, so it's got a 10 ton limit. So actually, yeah, that is true. It is a little bit, I suppose it is actually, thinking about it, when you consider that. Is that so far out? 15 tonner. It is slightly better than the Burlak, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So we need to go. I like that, the wood one. 15 cubic meters for £4,000. Now this is brand new, so I'm hoping I don't regret this. Yeah, this is true, and we also want to lease the Tree Devourer. Yeah, I will be using this more than anything else now, because this, I used to use the Tree Maverick when I was on FS19, and that was my firm favourite. Now the Tree Devourer, when it first came out, was a bit of a, it wasn't quite right. I would use the Tree Begone, but obviously it's destructive. Now it's alright, and obviously that was the only thing, and that it was really good at actually taking out trees. But when you've got a choice between doing that and actually getting one that keeps then wood chips, then wouldn't you do that? I think you would. Now we are also though going to need to do some kind of silo, really. Here we can't keep doing what we have done. Not going to buy it though. I'm going to lease it. Fantastic. Right, let's get this lot gone and get that bit of work done quickly, because yeah, we're going to want to get back. And also, oh, it is a nice, it is, and does it accept, well, I don't know, this is a voyage of discovery, we will discover this together. Oh, it's not a, yeah, it's not a tower. I thought it was going to be a really long bar, but no, that's alright. Now it's typical, isn't it, that actually the Colossus is really in the way. It is, yeah. So this coming year we should be using the Colossus. Grain door. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What is its? I can't see it. Yeah, because I've got two items on, haven't I? And they overlap with their functions. So right, anyway, it is Diddy, but I mean 15 cubic meters is not bad at all. So let's get this sorted. Let's get those couple of trees done. It is important to me to get our yard done. Really, now we also need to be on the tree devourer. Yeah, so going forward, the tree devourer probably is going to be my best friend. Which, yeah, I hate doing that in a way, because obviously you have I mean, I suppose there is a place for the tree beacon. It's just that who wouldn't prefer to actually keep then there's a also we're going to need to buy a silo. Oh, now that looks a goodly way through. I reckon we can probably set the windrower going now, which we can swap the John Deere over whilst we carry on with doing the... Oh, my life, I am right. That is well through. Amazing. Right, okay. Let's swap implements, but you've got the right course. While we clear our bit of a path and do a little bit of modelling, if we're going to be going between the two bits of the map using this set of things, then right. So we want first. How are we doing? Let's have a quick look. Actually, a bird's eye view. How long? Oh. Still a little bit, but not many. 2 or 3 more passes. Right, yeah, silo. We need to order a silo. It's the only thing I hate about the build mode. It's obviously me getting this done quickly. Now, it is the yard. We are running out of space, though. I think the corner where we've got all the stuff is probably the pivotal point. We are going to buy that field in time, but yeah, it's only probably half hours, really. So then we want as small a silo as possible, as in with a footprint as small as possible. And I have an idea. Now, I did want to do something different to this. But yeah, being as we've had to push this quickly, we're going to need to store. There is one. Why is it every single time I'm in the menu when the auto-save hits? Now I'm thinking, I'm not sure how big this is, because I used to have the big brother to this. But it is still from the same pack that I wanted to choose, but that is, if I can actually find it, is that one there. It is multi-fruit. Yes, I like that. I do. Yeah. Do we stick that? I think that's ideal. It's not taking up any room. It's not. That's going to do something weird though. As much as there's going to be no. The only trouble with using V mode, I've said this a few times, is you don't get your concrete. So then, which means you need to go slightly bigger. We need to manually stick the concrete in. Right, let's try that now. We have to go through that again. We don't want buildings, silos, and of course it's gone right the way back, and it was a long way. Oh, I think it was there. No, that's the old one. That's the double. Yeah, this is the smaller that we're trying to do this to have a less of a imprint. No. Impact on the yeah, we need it to be compact. That's probably the better way to say it. Right, V mode. We don't want to take any backfield though. That is about perfect. It is as well. Absolutely spot on. Right, fantastic. Now is it 2 million litres? Is that what its capacity was? Okay. It's not. I can't read it. It's somehow we've got the mini BGA with refueling stuck on our screens. Oh, I had a flicker there. Okay, that's Oh, no, it's still mini BGA with refueling. Okay, well, let's have a look at in this screen. It should show us we've got something. We haven't put anything in it yet. Yeah, well, the true test is when we stick something in it. So then, I would imagine, I see, we have a bit of an impasse. Is that not typical? You've got the entire field and you both squabble. Oh, yeah, I think you needed to go to the top. Hang on, John dear. Let me get out the road. Gordon Bennett, you menace. Yeah, there are no respecter of equipment or property or person. No, unfortunately, that's one thing that the... Right, let's get this sorted myself. Now, what happened? Ah, they must have had a squabble up here, and then this one basically did a runner. Because that there's no reason for that kick that I can see. No, not that I can see. Right. Well, I wasn't really planning on cutting the grass. I was hoping that my workers would get the job done, but you know, sometimes needs must. We'll get on with that in a minute. Yeah, I wanted to sort of get a bit more of the farmyard done. I mean, I don't think that we're just going to have this where it is, this little bit of a farmyard, but it is our starting farmyard. Yeah, I'm still debating inwardly whether we do grab the old farmyard or whether we get... I'm thinking the trouble is I don't want to be shifting around a lot. Yeah, I mean, but then again, the actual new farmyard is only at the end of this field, really. I think I'm right in saying that. Yeah, I am. I can see it in the distance. So it's not that far, really, to actually do that, but it is very expensive. I've got to be honest, $279 for that. With it, we're at the farmyard, that'd be well worth it. But as a slab of land, it's double the value of what it probably is, and the only value it's got is strategic, really, and it would need a lot of leveling ground, leveling of stuff, really, to make it worthwhile. Now then, yeah, if anything, it's going to be this bit next, I would imagine. I think, is it 2 headlands? It's just going to start its second in a minute. So I need to be done, which I will be. I'm nearly finished. Last bit. Well, the Massey managed that nicely, and now it's 95 horsepowers. Yeah, horsepower, singular. Right, remember, don't stick it in the left-hand side. Yeah, we need to go the right-hand side. It's the storage bit. Yeah, it's a shame, really. I am right in so much as I did want the... That's true. We want the equipment, the grass equipment, in the other side, don't we? We said that. So we'll leave this sticking out for a bit because we're going to need... Right, no, anyway, let's get this done first. And then we'll grab... Yeah, that's not powerful enough to do what we're doing now. That is definitely true. Right, let's get this. I think we're going to... Yeah, we are unfortunately going to need to do... Oh, I had forgotten. Just make sure I've got the right one. Yes, I did. You have to give it a few seconds as well for the invisible pipe to actually turn around. So then, let's see. Oh. Brilliant. Ah. Is that not? Oh, please don't tell me... I know we've not paid a fortune, but... I think this might be a bit too big for that, actually. Oh, that's a bit disappointing. I know they've only just landed. But it appears not to like it. May actually Actually, yeah, I was going to say it might find that box tempting to stick in. But it's certainly not liking this. Let's see if we move around, if it finds it tempting. Yeah, it might be that it was not quite in the right. Ooh. It's not liking it. Okay, let's have a look, because shouldn't it show us in here what it's actually, yeah, what the trailer actually does? No, it should. Oh, does it? Does it show wood chips? It is. It's a bulk, or it wouldn't show that little lot. No, I can't see. Is that wood chips there? It's not quite. I think it's supposed to. That looks like everything. It's got iron ore and the lot. So wood chips. Wood chips. I see it there. Yeah, it is. So it should do it. So why is that not? Yeah, it could be something wrong with it. It is day of release. I mean, like, well, week of release. So it is possible. It's certainly not liking it. It's not doing anything. Not contemplating for 1 second. Sticking that in that. And I've never seen it not. Yeah, we saw how easy it was with that. So. Oh, that's annoying. In that case, I'm thinking my proper. Yeah, let's go for the. Yeah, we needed a trailer. Do we lease one for now and then stick to that one for and see if it'll do for the... No, I think we're going to need one. I can't rely on... That's the trouble. When you've got a mod and you can see it's not working as it really should do, then really you've got no option to really treat it as though it's not with you. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go for... So I think probably... Actually, that is a point. The 30-tonner that I was talking about... That's actually cheaper than... I mean, I do love the TARDIS, but I don't want it to become the TARDIS show that every single Let's Play I go for the TARDIS. So, yeah. This is an 82 Studios one that I'm probably going for now. So then. No, oh no! I need proper trailers. Yeah, I need to go to this. I'm really blown about. Yeah, I didn't expect that really. Right, so then let's grab the 82 Studios one. Yeah, it's a reasonable size for. Yeah, we're gonna go for the extension and ramps. Yeah. 11,500. So you also can use its Hitachi type gooseneck. No, it can't have a gooseneck. A bumper pull. Tension belts inactive. So does this? Can you change this to like a flatbed? Because that one I didn't realise. No, you can't. No, it is just... yeah, let's do extension with ramps. But let's do just extension. I think it used to ignore you, to be honest. Yeah, it used to sort of do weird things. That's the one thing that put me off. I used to use it for... but yeah, I did. There was a time when I used to use this quite regularly, but it sort of let me down in a way because... Right, let's just grab that. Yeah, we need a couple of trailers. We are going to need it if we're going into traditional farming, definitely. So, and that it is a very, very reasonable price. I should have left the tree devourer. Oh, there we go. You see, that's what a trailer should do. It should feel right. Well, that was not bad assault course. It wasn't actually a bad one, was it really? For once. Right, let's get this. And I do think that I definitely need to wash this. You can certainly see that this is working hard. It's a little bit mucky, to say the least. But then again, yeah, I think I only washed the one, and so there was one. Yeah, I think I did literally. Was it the Massey I did? I can't remember which one. Aha! We need to be setting that going on the baling course now. Yeah, now please pay more attention to the course, Mr. Smith. Right, brilliant. The windrow is done, so I need to swap that over. Drag that off the field for now. Let's see if our new silo is, and of course you've left that right in the way. So let's move our new trailer, as in our old new trailer, that's not actually working at present. We will try doing different configurations as well. It might be that that one's a silage thing with the extension. I know the lizard pack was a little bit like that, so it might not be that it's not working. It might be that it's just not working with bulk materials. It might have been the small 8-tonner, which when you consider the price is still not bad. Although, no, because yeah, the 10-tonner is all the other one is that I use. So, right, let's pull this out of the way a little bit and leave it a bit out of the way. So I'll just tucked under here or something, I think. It's not going to be really in the way there. And we'll have a bit of a go with that. I might have a go off camera and see if I can make it actually work. Oh, no, there's no room at the inn. Yeah, let's go this way. So we need to move, I think, 2 more trees to make this more of a proper entrance to our farmyard. It is a shame that I can't manoeuvre the... move the shed around a little bit, but then it is what it is. So I'm going to have it. It's. I mean, I suppose it's not going to stay as a grass field, though, is it? That's the point. This was only ever a temporary measure. Yeah, we knew that from the beginning. So I've never used this. I've used its bigger brother. Ooh. Now, do we need to do something? Let's stick the help menu on. It could be a silo that you need to switch on or something like that. I doubt it. This was always funny doing V mode before, actually. Yeah, I had this on Hobo's Hollow where I had to stick it down with V mode, and it did not like you to do that. No, there's nothing missing. I think it's supposed to just work, but he's not reading it either. Why is nothing ever simple? And it is multi-fruit. Let's try a little bit harder. Yeah, let's yeah, now really the blower is the position that you would need to be, really. And we'll try and put it, knocking it down and putting it back as well. Because that's definitely not, there's no flicker there at all of life. Right, okay. Now that's a point. Ah, yes. Is that our land? I had issues with this, the building, and that, I think I was partially on someone else's land. So that's not technically ours. Now yeah, I know the BGA was okay with this, but that's not the BGA. It may be that that is more on somebody else. Why is that not allowed? Didn't I have issues with... Oh, come on. Okay, let's try something. Let's add 100,000. How much is field 24? If that's your theory, not fit. No, is it field? No, it is field 24, isn't it? No, it's 21. Is the fields that we would have to buy. which is, now to me that still reads the headland 70. Oh, we can actually just afford it. Right, so then, yeah, that's your theory, that it's someone else's land. Ah, you were actually right. And now let's just see then, if now that we own that land, does that allow us to actually stick that in? Because that was my theory, and it is amazing. I did stick that on the valid. Yes, it is. Oh my life, that is so clever. I actually like that, even though it's obviously awful. We'll keep it, because I did want to buy all of these fields. I really did. We need to get some of the narrows now to scan the fields. Yeah, and we're really skinned. But then next month we've got all of our things. So amazing. Right, let's get this job finished then. Did I set the John Deere going? No. Is the answer to the question. I got excited, didn't I? And like, yeah, let's set this going. This is our main business. Also, this field we want to be, well, we're not ripping it till next year, but this is an arable field. This was a one-off. But obviously, this is what I'm saying. This is what I often miss, this opportunity on a lot of other Let's Plays. I know it's extra work, but I often left fields idle that really should have been had grass for at least just one time. But I think in my head I was thinking it's too much work for that particular, you know, but then really, if it is it, I mean, is this not going to make us quite a lot of money? So wouldn't you do that? Yeah, you would. And it is true, I was missing a trick. I was sort of tripped over by my own thought process, really, you could say. Now then, do I need to, I'm not sure that one is. It might be in the way, that one, actually, of us using this as a run through. Right, so we need to now tell it to be first again. No, actually, yeah, that is true. I think that does allow the Anderson afters, but I've missed my opportunity. We'll test this out another time. Right, tree devourer. Let's get this done. Let's get these trees sorted. We need to, yeah. There's way too much going on here. Yeah, there is. Which is why I really do want extra space at the back. Even if we put another little shed at the back of a certain kind, yeah, I mean, even that's right. Yeah, well, that one first, because this is the most likely spot we're going to come through. I was going to say the same for that one. I think it will allow me to cut it, actually, but that's not the point. Is that one on our thing, or is that? Yes, it is. Yeah, this is amazing now. It is really fantastic. Oh, that's not what... No, I'm not after that. Let's see if we can. I know you're not supposed to, but it really is in our way. And I think if you persevere, it does let you do it. No, we didn't need that. No. Okay. Oh. I think we're going to have to make do with what is ours. I think the game is telling us that, and I don't really mind that. Let's just see if we can cut that other one though. Should be on our land. I'm not sure it is though. This might also just be off our land. Yeah, it is. Yeah, well, that is on our land now. That other one just there. where we've left the RDMR. That one is ours, definitely. Well, it's probably on the new field edge, but it doesn't matter, it's still... I think the RDMR is in the way, really. I think that's what the problem is, I would say. Wow, we nearly reached our capacity. Yeah, I really do like that, the fact that you need to own the land to actually make that work. Also, we ought to be keeping an eye on wood chips as well, because there is quite a bit of tonnage in there. There's a few thousand if we sell it at the right time of the year. Which, let's have a quick look while that's unloading, because there's nothing we can do. Now, also is the baler. Yeah, the baler's working nicely. Let's have a look and see what wood chips, when. Max value is in January. Actually it's showing that the value is not terribly good. Yeah, we need to actually look at this rather than that. Wood chips. Oh wow, wood chips on the map are awful. So wood chips are really not supposed to be making a lot of money on this map at all. They're really not a thing. So are they part of a process, I wonder? Can we make better use of them in doing something, perhaps, than actually... There's a lot I would really like to do this map, I've got to be honest. For the fact there's an awful lot of productions and special things going on that I'd really like to bring out. I really would like to come to this as our next Let's Play without destroying the silage additive, Mr. Smith. Please be careful. Right, now then we'll drop that. I think that's the last that we can do. Now we need to do a bit of design work. Now make sure that he's not caught by one of the bales, and of course he is. Or she, that's true. Oh. Right, let's do a bit of clean up down this end while we're down here. This is a dream for cleaning up, I've got to be honest. Yeah, this baler is fantastic. There are a few... You didn't quite do your job as well as you thought you did, Mr. Smith. Yeah, this is... there's a few brown patches. I hate that on a grass. Well, mind you, yeah, I'll let you off. This is true, actually. It's not going to be a grass field forever, so... We need to do a good job of getting the grass off this time, because this is a one-off. This is for money to maximise on our things this year. Right, whereabouts is your next? Let's switch the lines on for 1 minute, which is not that one at all. We need all. So I would say you go up this one. Now you came down there. So you just basically got blocked by that particular one. So you should go. Oh, I'm not trying to do that actually. I was trying to go up here. So I think you're coming down the next one, if I'm looking right. So I think it's up downs. You might get caught by another couple of bales though that you did at the top. That's the usual thing. We do need a bale pusher really. It would be useful in situations like this for cleanups. Ooh, I'm not sure that I'm right actually. Yeah, we did this, so it's literally, yeah. We are. I was gonna say, I think actually this was the second headland, so then your lines go down. You go down here like that. which I think you actually did, and then got stuck at the very bottom. So it was this one here. All I needed to do was actually this. Oh no, it's a down. Okay, well we're going to go up. Actually, yeah, thinking about it, that can't be right because we've just seen that the lines... It's got to be this one. Yeah, it is. It's up this one. Yeah, this is the one. Fantastic. Unless it hits the bale, it should be alright now. Right, now then, we want to do some design work to make sure that there's a proper little run through on that. It's a shame about the tree because that one is in the way a little bit really, but it is what it is. Have we got a... No, we haven't. Do we buy one? No, let's leave it. The game says we're not supposed to have it there, so we're going to make do with the best that we can do. Yeah, we'll just have to come around that tree a little bit as you would. Right, so then, yeah, we want to do the same as the road, which is the asphalt. Yeah, also first I'd like to get rid of those bushes, so we want the grass texture made slightly larger. Let's get rid of those. I always find this harder to get rid of than you think. That's a shame really, we're getting rid of some of the beautiful flowers. But then we are going to need to literally sort of do the road from that section, unfortunately, so he is going to... Yeah. Every single time I'm in the menu. What is this? Oh, yeah, it does make sense actually that you'd get rid of this lot just where we're working all the time as well. Any more that's in our proper where we're going to be working a lot. Won't let me do that bit. Okay, that was... Is it gravel? No, I don't care. I think it's asphalt. That's concrete. No, it's not concrete either. No, it's not asphalt. It is gravel, actually. Yeah, so let's do the join through that so as you can actually see it's supposed to be coming through like that. I think that'll do. I think that'll do. It's... Yeah, I can live with that. It's a rough path. That's all it's supposed to be, and they got stuck again. Do you know something? Let's get this sorted, because if I remember rightly, actually we were against the clock. So, oh, I've not missed a lot actually. It's just these last couple of runs, so it's not going to take us too long. Yeah, it's just 2 rows and a little bit of clean-up on the left. Now that is amazing. It really is, where you just literally Balin go.
This is what I call my generic goodbye for those sessions where I've done a recording and I didn't realise I was going to split it, and this is my... I do hate it when I don't say goodbye to you. It seems very rude when you've invited guests in to come and have a look at your content and you don't say goodbye. So this is what I always add as the spliced goodbye. So yeah, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I truly do hope you're going to continue with me on this journey, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.